Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow tutorial and I'm going to be doing a vibrant kind of red-orange color using Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette right here. And the colors, oh, an eyeshadow tin just fell out, and so here are the colors. Yeah, I'm going to be using these colors on my eyes today. I'm going to be doing a eyeshadow tutorial. So I'm first going to start off with doing makeup primer, color corrector, foundation, concealer, baking. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have all my color corrector, foundation, concealer, baking, and pressed all done. Now on to eyeshadow. First, I'm going to be using a eyeshadow brush about like this, and I'm going to be first putting like a the bottom shade, the base of the eyeshadow. So for the base of the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using a little bit of this nude, bright nude, this darker nude, and a little bit of that coral orange right there. And then I always blow the palette after each time I dab, that way the palette's clean. And then I'm going to be getting a brush about like this and put it under. That way the fallout does not get on the rest of my makeup. I'm going to be going like that. Now onto the other eye. A little bit of that. And then onto that, okay, it's right there. A little bit right there. Put that all on. Always just clean under the eye. And then with a napkin, brush that off with a clean napkin. And then clean the other eye. And after each time I do like a color, generally a color, I always wipe the eyeshadow brush on a clean napkin and on to the next step. For the next step, I'm going to be using my finger, this index finger, no, not index, the right ring finger, and get a little bit more of that base and put that on the eye, other eye, that same color, and put it right there. Now with that eyeshadow brush, I'm going to be putting in that orangey, more of the orange coral, and apply that on the eyelid. Get the brush under, but good thing we are still safe from it not coloring everywhere. Don't make the same mistake I did. Always put the brush under and put the eyeshadow on as you're doing that. On to the other eye. Get that eyeshadow. And get that brush and put that on. You see how that's, yeah, always brush it off. Brush off the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to be using my finger again with those same colors and putting on that eyeshadow onto the other eye, the same colors. Brush it on there real good. Put that on. Keep applying until it is vibrant, until you feel like it is the vibrant color for the base. Okay, base is all done. Now on to blending the eyeshadow a bit. And I'm going to be using this kind of brush. This brush is by Morphe. And just blend the eyeshadow right on there. I just always just do like this motion with the eyeshadow. And there is all blended. Clean that brush. Now onto the crease. I'm going to be using this kind of blending brush. I got this brush from the Naked palette from Urban Decay. And I'm going to use that brush and do the darker shades, which is this shade, this shade, this shade, and a dab of that shade. And then just go in the crease. Keep on blending that crease. Now to get more of that red-orange type of color, I'm going to be using the orange or the vibrant coral, not coral, more like blood orange kind of thing. And it's not really looking as orange as I expected it, but you can kind of see some of the orangey color. And make sure you blend it in real good. And wipe off that eyeshadow. Clean off that brush. Now onto the other eye. And if you really want to completely avoid having excess eyeshadow fall down right here on this area, get that brush again and really clean, really like follow your movement as you are doing your crease. Actually, don't do that. Okay, this is probably not the best tutorial you'll see because I'm not used to doing eyeshadow on camera. So to help fix that kind of fallout spots right there, I'm going to get this pressed powder from NYX Cosmetics and just kind of blend in that right there. That way it is covered. So sorry, this is probably not the best tutorial you've seen, but it'll do. Don't worry, I'm gonna blend this in just a second. I'm going to first get those colors and fix up right here. I can definitely show you how to fix your makeup if you mess up a little bit. To blend the eyeshadow, I'm going to get this brush, this kind of same brush, and blend that eyeshadow. And I'm going to get that same brush, and this brush is by Morphe. I'm going to get those more orangey colors and do the same blending in the eyes. Sorry, kind of silent for a little bit. Just blend, 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 blend. Make sure you blend in there, that way there's no creasing. Okay, you can get the same napkin and clean that eyeshadow brush. I'm going to get more of the nudie colors to go on my brow bone, and I'm going to, using that same brush, those nudie colors, and put it on my brow bone. And then using that same brush, I'm just gonna kind of blend in right here. Make sure it's all blended in. The excess eyeshadow, wipe it off. You can even use your hand as in napkin. See, and that is how you fix the makeup. Now onto the bottom lid. I'm gonna be using that same Urban Decay brush that I got from the Naked palette. And I'm first going to be putting a darker shade at the top, closer to the waterline, and then a lighter shade. So I'm going to be using those same colors that I used first for the crease, and then putting it closer to the waterline. Get a little bit more, just one slight dab on each of those colors. That eyeshadow. Now onto the other eye. Get that same and put it on right under the crease and blend as you're applying, and then clean that eyeshadow brush on a napkin. That way it's ready for the next shade. And then get those lighter shades and then put it right underneath that other shade right there that I put, or you put right underneath that waterline. And then blend it in. Sorry, I'm kind of silent and gibberish right now, mixing up my words because I'm just really focused on the eyeshadow blending. And there is the eyeshadow. And then clean off that eyeshadow brush. And then clean under your eyes once again. And there is your eyeshadow tutorial. It'll look a lot better once the makeup is all done. It'll complement everything. So there is your eyeshadow tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I'll be right back. Real fast, I was just looking at my eyeshadow and I was like, it's not really complete. It's not really the way I want it to be. And so what I did is I got this shade and did another coat of that crease and blended in just a little bit, as you can tell. It looks a little bit better. It looks a lot better actually. And so there's your eyeshadow tutorial. And there is my makeup all done. Now I'm doing my hair for the final look. Get a good look at the makeup. Yeah. Wig cap, brush that wig. And there is my makeup and hair all done. Get a good look at the makeup and the hair. Now onto the Instagram camera. And there is the Instagram camera. Get a good look at the eyeshadow. Do it in different angles. Here is a better look at the eyeshadow. Get a good look at all the eyeshadow. More angles, more eyeshadow. Get a good look at all the makeup. And there is your eyeshadow tutorial. I hope you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.